Some dreams disappear the moment you wake up. Others stay with you. And then there are dreams that return again and again, repeating the same scenes, the same emotions, sometimes for years. Recurring dreams are not random. They are not mistakes made by the brain. They are messages that keep repeating until they are understood. Before we go deeper, if you're interested in dreams, psychology, and the hidden language of the mind, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on this video. It really helps the channel grow, and it tells YouTube that this kind of content is worth sharing. Now, imagine recurring dreams as levels. Each level represents a deeper layer of the mind, and every time the dream comes back, it's inviting you to go a little further down. Level 1. Daily pressure. Level 1 is the most common and the most familiar. These dreams are uncomfortable but not terrifying. You're late. You're rushing somewhere important. You forgot to prepare. You forgot something essential. Someone is waiting for you, and you know you're about to disappoint them. These dreams don't usually wake you up in fear. Instead, they follow you into the morning, leaving behind a quiet sense of tension that lingers even after you open your eyes. At this level, the dream reflects everyday life, deadlines, responsibilities, expectations, the constant feeling that you need to keep up, that stopping would mean falling behind. There's nothing mystical here. Your mind is simply replaying the pressure you experience while awake, but without distractions or rational explanations. It's a reminder that your nervous system never really had a chance to rest. Often, these dreams appear during periods of overload, when productivity replaces presence and rest feels undeserved. If the dream stopped here, the solution would often be simple. Rest, slow down, reorganize your priorities, and allow yourself to breathe again. But when the dream returns night after night, it means the message hasn't fully landed yet, and the pressure hasn't truly been released. Level 2. Unresolved emotions. As you move into Level 2, the atmosphere of the dream changes. You're no longer just late. Now you're being chased. You don't always see what's chasing you, but you feel the urgency, the fear, the need to escape. Or maybe you're facing an impossible test, a situation where you're unprepared and exposed. This level is no longer about daily events. It's about unresolved emotions, anxiety, fear, guilt, self-doubt. During the day, you can suppress these emotions or keep them under control. At night, the mind removes those filters, leaving no room for distraction or denial. The dream turns emotion into experience. What matters isn't the monster, the exam, or the setting, but how you feel while it's happening. Sometimes the fear feels heavier, almost physical, and the tension lingers long after you wake up. This is the mind's way of forcing you to face what you might ignore during your waking hours. As long as that emotional state remains unacknowledged, the dream will keep returning, even if the details change, and it may gradually become more vivid or more intense with each recurrence. It's the mind's way of saying, you cannot avoid this anymore. It must be felt.
Level 3. Identity. If the dream continues, you enter Level 3, where things become deeply personal. You might find yourself naked in public, suddenly aware of how exposed you are. You might try to speak, only to realize no one is truly listening. Or you might lose your teeth, as if something essential is slipping away. These dreams are about identity, who you are, how you see yourself, how you believe others see you. They often appear during periods of transition, when an old version of you no longer fits, but the new one hasn't fully formed yet. This level reveals vulnerability, the fear of being seen without protection, the tension between your inner self and the image you present to the world. It can feel unsettling, even frightening, because the dream is exposing parts of yourself you might usually hide or deny. Yet the dream isn't judging you. It's showing you that you're in the process of becoming someone new, highlighting the areas of growth and change that you may not yet fully acknowledge. It's an invitation to explore and embrace your authentic self, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Level 4. Deep memory. Going deeper brings you to level 4. Here, dreams become vivid, realistic, and emotionally intense. The places feel real, the people feel real. Sometimes they are pulled directly from your past, as if time itself has folded over, bringing old moments back into the present. This is the level of deep emotional memory. Unprocessed experiences rise to the surface, not to punish you, but to be integrated. These dreams may involve old relationships, forgotten moments, or unresolved pain. Even small emotional wounds can resurface if they were never fully acknowledged, and the emotions can feel just as sharp as they did when the events first happened. At this level, the mind is attempting something important: healing. It uses the dream to create a safe space where emotions can be felt fully, without judgment. Recurring dreams here persist because they represent unfinished emotional work. They continue until the experience is understood, accepted, or finally released, guiding you toward inner clarity and emotional resolution. This level is intense, but it's also a profound opportunity for growth. Level 5, Transformation. The final level is transformation. This is where recurring dreams begin to change or disappear. The threat fades, the emotional charge softens. Sometimes the dream simply stops returning, leaving a sense of calm where once there was tension or fear. This doesn't happen because the dream was ignored, but because it was understood. Something in waking life shifted. A truth was accepted. A decision was made. A part of the self was finally acknowledged. The dream acts like a mirror, reflecting the inner changes you've made, showing that you are moving forward and integrating experiences that once felt too heavy to face. Recurring dreams don't end randomly. They end when the mind no longer needs to repeat the message. They are not warnings or punishments. They are guides, signposts that mark the path of personal growth. By the time the dream disappears, you have usually learned what it wanted you to learn. You have faced the unresolved emotions, embraced your true identity, and allowed old wounds to heal. The transformation in the dream mirrors a transformation in your waking life, showing that growth often happens quietly, inside, even when you're not aware of it. Recurring dreams are not warnings of the future, and they are not punishments. They are tools of awareness, gentle guides that help you understand yourself more deeply. They reveal where resistance exists and where growth is waiting. They highlight the parts of your life or your mind that have been ignored, suppressed, or left unresolved, inviting you to pay attention and make changes where needed. And the next time a recurring dream returns, instead of immediately asking what it means, you might ask what part of you is ready to be heard, acknowledged, or understood. It could be a feeling, a memory, or an aspect of your identity that needs recognition. Paying attention to these messages can bring insight, healing, and a sense of clarity you might not have expected. If you found this video meaningful, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. It helps support more content like this, and it lets me know that you want to continue exploring these deeper topics together. Thank you for watching, for listening, and for allowing yourself to dive a little deeper into the world of your mind. Sleep well, and may your dreams guide you toward understanding and growth.